she worked all that ebony fire. Don't get it
Oh.
twisted. Yeah.
I was showing that in audition.
That was probably one of the things that I was like, who's that?
Yeah, because they like Kelly said, coach is like known like in that type of dance world, like in that, because you know the normal PWI collegiate dance is like completely different than what we do, like as HBCU dancers, major in English, completely different. So like, and she's like worldly known in that area, but I didn't know anything about them. Like, they'll sit and watch the competitions in the locker room. I'm like, what team is that? What they doing? Okay, what that? Okay, you know, but like, I think like we come from different backgrounds, and like I said, being you and being the best version of you, like even like Kelly said, she wasn't that good at heels. In our first year, we didn't do that much heels. We did some, but not that much. So then that next summer, she took my heels class. So it was like, she was like, okay, I'm gonna get my sexy somehow. I'm gonna loosen up somehow. And I was like, okay. And then I would go and take like other people's classes, and like just being, if you know, okay, this is like key tip. If you are interested in a team professionally, look them up. Look at what they do. Look at how they dress. Look at their hair. Look at, you know, and not, like I said, not into be exactly like them. Still be you, but you still want to present yourself. And when you like go to these auditions and you go to these clinics, you want to look like you belong there already. So it's not that hard to be like, do they fit? Like, I don't know. Like, look like you are a member of that team already, even though you're not. Like, put yourself in that position to be like, you know, wear the color, wear red, wear black. Like, oh, okay, I can see them in the red uniform. I can see them in the black. You know what I'm saying? Be in that like space. And then if you know there's something you need to work on, you know it's a team that's like fully hip hop, get in a hip hop class. There's hip hop classes all the time. Get in the jazz class, get in the heels class. Like, really expand and grow. Like he said, it doesn't have to stop here. You have this amazing background. Jazz and ballet are like the root of everything. You already can dance. You already here. You know what I'm saying? It's just elevating that and moving it to another like level. So get in the hip hop class, heels class. Get in like, even if you feel crazy, like doing like pop blocking and stuff, like try it. You know what I'm saying? Just to see. You might shock yourself actually, like to see what you're capable of. And then keep what you're rooted in. Like keep the jazz, keep the, you know, HBCU style, but then also put that into what you continue to learning and growing, like, you know.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, I think like the most important thing is taking as many classes as you can from as many different type of choreographers as you can. When you get to this level, like I would say not just our team, but a lot of teams hire outside choreographers.
Yeah.
Like you can't be so like, oh, I take this one person's jazz class all the time, but their style of jazz may be so different from someone else, and now this new choreographer comes in and you're like, but I do jazz, but it's like, but it ain't, you know, that's how you get the versatility, is from taking as many classes as possible from as many different people as possible, challenging yourself. Don't always take the, you know, beginner intermediates. Like hop in some of those advanced classes, even if you don't feel all the way ready, just for the learning aspect of it, being able to pick up choreography quickly. At this level, it's not you have a ton of time to learn. It's like you learn something in 30, 40 minutes and you have to have it. So like that kind of helps train your brain a little bit better too. And then also just being really honest with yourself. Even, like I said, this is my 7th year dancing the NBA. And just this audition, Toya, in my interview, said to me, you know, don't get out danced. Like, you need to work on your heels choreography. And again, I know I'm not a heels dancer. And so, like, yeah, it kind of stung a little bit. I was like, this is my 7th year. Like, what you mean? So I took it upon myself, and I went to beginning heels classes all summer. All summer of auditions, I took beginning classes, and I danced professionally. So like, it's also like kind of bringing yourself back down to earth and being like, okay, no one's trying to take a dig at me, but I want to be the best that I can. So I'm gonna do, again, just everything that I can to get there. So that would be my advice. Take as many classes from as many different people as you possibly can, and that'll get you that versatility.
To add on to that, okay, so I know with us we have a pre-trip, but it's still like a part of like the team's preparation for the season. I know you said that you like take classes and stuff to get yourself ready, but is there anything like implemented for the team to get ready for the season, or is it just, okay, you've done all this work, you made the team, and now it's learn to work?
At this level, yeah, it's go.
Yeah.
It's
So
you
there's
hit the ground. We don't have, like in a 42 season game, like you don't really have time for her to be like, okay, this is a class we're gonna do across the floor, and like, it's really like we got to learn for the next 6 games that we have coming up and be ready to perform that. And at this level, you are professional. You should know what you're doing.
Right.
So the training comes before and in the off season, which is very, very short, but I would say any of us would probably say that in that short amount of time, we're getting in as much work as we possibly can just to kind of stay fresh and continue to evolve as dance evolves. Because it does change, you know, the skills change and we want to stay on top. So I would say all of us could probably say we go pretty hard in the off season, just 2 months, if that.
And even like there's no like set thing for us, I guess, but like the clinics that I mentioned, that is key. Like being in there, like I said, seeing the people, seeing the team, seeing the type of choreography, looking at the choreographers that we bring in. Like I know there is a couple local choreographers that we bring in, so in our off season we'll go take class from those choreographers, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, just to be brushed up on that style. Like it was some styles that I had never done. Like we got this man, his name is Matt, he moves very fast. And we were literally in that first rehearsal like head was hurting because he taught a full fast like routine in 30 minutes. And we were like, okay, but you know, but like so sometimes, but I know that helps because I know like y'all, at least when like I was with my team, we had a new routine every week and it was like hear the music, hear the band music, do it, make it up, whatever, and then teach it, and then we clean it, and then we audition it, and then we clean it again, and then we put it on the show like that in like a week span, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that is one thing that I took away from HBCU to here because everything is kind of fast paced and like you know, it's always a new field show and stuff like that. So it's like this is the same thing. It's always a new routine, but like the difference is we learning 3 routines in one night. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just always staying on top of yourself, like keeping your mind open, like anything.